Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to Uncle Plug TV. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Man, it is store time. Y'all know I am Uncle Plug, Uncle Plug TV. This is Uncle Plug TV. I am 1/5 of the Raw Society Coalition, man. Big things popping, little things stopping. Raw Society Coalition, man, is 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 really in the building, man. I want to let y'all know, man. We've been having such a run. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody already filing off in the building. Appreciate y'all popping in, popping in. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Big Wolf, Wolf PG, welcome back. Oh, hey man, what you welcome back, man. Thank you so much for popping off in here, man. What's up, conversation with Soft Rain? Rain, what's up, Rain? How you doing? 333. I'm trying to tell you, just figuring that out when my boy Classic went live and we explained exactly what that 333 is a big moment, a big situation. Big situation. Man, we just got back from Chicago, y'all. The Raw Society Coalition just came back from Chicago, y'all. Can't put it in words, man. To finally get that first show out the way, I'm pretty sure everybody can agree. You know, my boy Classic performed, and it was like he ain't been on stage in like over a year, because you know what I'm saying, of the injury or whatever. Yeah, it was epic, man, for real. For real, man. I mean, just everybody coming together, putting their resources together, um, busting that move, just making a thought become a thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you know what? I'm gonna take this time out and I'm gonna say this to you, bro. I was just sitting back looking at No Middleman, episode 1, season 1, episode 1, and just two men sitting on the pod, chopping it up and just about man shit, about relationship shit, friendship shit. Just didn't think that putting in that effort, staying consistent would bring us to a point like this right here. Things get in the way. You know what I'm saying? People got work, households to take care of. You know what I mean? Just nobody really, you making time and sacrificing time to put out this content to reach the masses, man. I never thought that it would happen so fast. Like when people say it happens overnight, it's a grind. And I know it's been like a year, but that's an overnight situation because days can run together. Days can run together and it can seem like, man, it's just one big day. But man, this was epic, man. We went to Chicago. We was at the Q Bar, in Darien, Illinois. And to see people show up, to see people come to watch my boy Classic perform, watch us go on stage, all different styles, all different personalities, all different thought processes. It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. But let me finish. I'm giving a shout out to my boy Souls, man, who had a thought. And TBT, thoughts become things, and we actually took a thought out of this man's head and executed on it. Actually executed on it. And it was, being in, that in that atmosphere, being on stage with a microphone in your hand and the lights are bright and the crowd is anxious to hear what you got to say. It was like, dog, that is a feeling. That is a feeling. I'm humbled. What you said, my guy Harain said, hey, my spirit is full of gratitude. Same here. Same here. My spirit is full of gratitude. Same here. And it's like that. Like everybody in the Raw Society Coalition, man, everybody got their own thing popping. Everybody got their own platform. Everybody, you know, standing in the paint with one another, willing to get on each other's platform at any time and just, get on here and support each other and watch our content, watch each other's content. It's dope, man. But I wanted to take this little time out because I only got like 39 minutes. Because I'm going to get out my boy's way. Let me give y'all a little background about me. I am from Florida. I am from Central Florida. I'm 45 years old. I'm a Army vet. I'm a felon. Like I'm an Army vet and a felon. Like I've lived a full life. Like for real. Like I've lived a full life. Before I became a professional barber, I did a number of things. And I did title this story time. So I want y'all to lock in with me. I went into the military in 1998, graduated from high school in 1998. I did my first 3 years where I was raised at in Lake Wales. I went to Lake Wales High School, and I graduated from Haines City High School where I was born at. So I ain't get to walk with my class, you know what I mean? So being who I was and how I moved, me moving back to Haines City because I had got in trouble. I was out here just young and dumb in them streets, man, just doing what I wanted to do. I really, from the age of 13, 14, you couldn't tell me I wasn't grown. You know what I mean? I wasn't raising hell and breaking into people's houses and busting guns in the street. No, I just wanted to get my fist around some paper. I always wanted to get my fist around some paper, and I always wanted to do it in a way where I was using myself. Like I always had to find my niche. I always knew that if I could find my niche, I could make it shake. If I could get my hand around that fist, I mean just get my fist around that paper, I can make it shake. And growing up where I grew up, the opportunities were limited. You know what I mean? And I've never been the type of man to wait a day or wait a week for some money. That drove me crazy. Like I'm a horrible employee. And it's not that I'm not gonna do the work because I'm a hard worker. But I'm not the type that like to wait a week or bi-weekly or 20 days or I don't like to wait on my paper. If I put the work in today, I want it today. So being with that same mindset, I just always went to the streets. I went to hustling. I mean, I was selling candy in school, cookies and whatever I can get my hands on. You know what I mean? Even if I came with 4, 5, 6 bags of candy, cookies, potato chips, I just wanted to get it off and touch it. You know what I mean? So, my 11th grade year going into my senior year, I had stole my brother's truck. I did. I took that nigga shit because everybody in the hood just trust me. Like everybody where I grew up at, everybody just trusted me, man. They always put their trust in me. Like I was that young and that they knew was going. If I told you I was coming, I was coming. If I told you I was gonna do something, I was gonna do it. If I told you I was gonna be there, I was gonna be there. That's just what it was. And everybody just trusted me, man. They put trust in me. Like at a young age, a lot of people, like all my homeboys now, they like, I'm 45 now. Most of my homeboys are 49, 50, 51 years old. Like they was older than me. And they instilled a lot of, good street honorable qualities in me. It might not have been the spiritual background, Bible, all that stuff right there. No, it was more of a, you know what I'm saying? They put like just a lot of G code in me, a lot of, you know, stand up, try to be stand up and stand on it, but always try to be solid. But you know, the world gonna test you. The world gonna test your manhood. The world gonna test your manhood to see what you stand on or what you built like or what it is. And I'm glad I went through a lot of these situations early to see what type of man that I am, to see what type of man I am and see what I'm founded on. And dealing with women, dealing with, you know, youngins in the street, because I was like in between. Like, you was my age, but I hung out with the older dudes. So I really couldn't get with the older dudes all the way because I didn't, you know, I still was learning, but I still didn't mess with the youngest my age because, you know, I felt like I was beyond them. But I should have been there with them youngins and went through that whole process of being a youngin instead of going into, you know what I'm saying, like going in adulthood so fast, going into that young adulthood so fast, you know. But so my boy, well, he's gone now. His name Pete. He was the first one to give me an onion of some weed. And I used to, I'm telling you, I tried to learn as much as I could learn because I didn't want to lose. Even though in that game of life, you're going to take a L. You're going to take a L, man. You're going to take a L regardless. I don't give a damn what you think you're doing. When you hit the streets and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to take some L's, bro. You know, you're going to take a L. Somebody going to try to rob you. You know what I mean? Somebody going to try to take something out your hand, take something out your pocket. You're going to take a L. And I'm glad I took them L's early because it helped me. It helped me. It helped me when I was taking these L's. I was taking these L's, but I steady fought back. But it helped me that when I took that L, how to make sure that the person either got whatever they gave me back, or it helped me to maneuver within the L to do other things to get them people back their paper. Because I don't play with nobody mama. I don't play with nobody old lady. I don't play with nobody churn. And I don't play with nobody money. I don't do that. Folks care about that. And I wasn't gonna let you take me off this planet behind any one of those things right there. I wasn't gonna let you take me off this earth, man. I won't let you take me off my feet, you know, behind something like that. Because anybody who does that, to me, they petty. That will cause a man to get in an uproar about theirs, about what those 4 things. Like for you to try or attempt to get a man riled up behind those 4 things, you petty. Those should be the things that you should avoid doing. Like, I don't want, nah, man, I ain't on that type of time, bro. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna do that. So me learning to maneuver and do what I do, I bumped my head a couple times, a lot of times. And then that incident that happened with, you know, my brother truck, I actually got in an accident in my brother truck. My brother had got drafted to the Minnesota Twins back in 1994. You know, he had a 94 Explorer, 20-inch rims on it, 10 dimes in the back. Love that truck to death. But he was young and immature too. It was just lack of knowledge. It was lack of knowledge, and it was lack of, you know what I'm saying, information that was given to us. You know what I'm saying? So me going to Haines City, I was a brand new face in a brand new place. You know, back in the city, you know, we didn't travel a lot back in where we from, and, you know what I'm saying, to where we was living. So I didn't know a lot of these cats at all. But I had 3 homies that I hung with on a regular basis that I had acquired. Joaquin Jackson, Darrell Jackson, and Terrence Thomas. Us 3, we hung out a lot. Oh, and Fred was there every now and then. But you know what I'm saying? My nigga Fred, certified street nigga. That's all. That's what he do. That's what he own. You know what I'm saying? So he hung out with